Maserati Granturismo Convertible with super low miles and something that just screams the Florida sun like today. Oh, hey guys. Didn't see you there. What's good? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Oh, me, just sitting here in my Maserati Granturismo Convertible, putting down the top on a sunny afternoon in Florida. I'm here at Maserati Alfa Daytona Beach. Matter of fact, thanks to Eric here. Eric is the one who just makes it happen for me and gets me exclusive content for these cars here in Daytona. Why don't you guys go check out Eric, check out his number, check out his contact information, get a hold of him if you're trying to get into this car or any car in Maserati Alfa Romeo Daytona Beach, because he always hooks it up for me, and he's the reason why I'm able to experience vehicles like this one today. The Maserati Granturismo Convertible with super low miles and something that just screams the Florida sun like today. With that said, before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. When you subscribe, it helps build up the channel. We get bigger and I can get more Ferrari, Maserati, and Alfa Romeo content to you guys because of the popularity of the channel. So thank you so much. Make sure you guys do that and let's get rolling. Now I'm gonna do a quick walk around for you guys, a quick overview, because I know you want me to shut up and drive. But this 2018 Maserati Granturismo C Sport, or what you guys would call in Europe the Grancabrio, which is the convertible version, is something special. $161,000 for this convertible model here, and these are very rare. 2018 and 2019 really changed the world for the Granturismo because they did small updates to the Granturismo, like the Maserati Touch Control Plus system in the infotainment, which was one of the largest things they did. The rear bumper was also redefined and restyled, same with the front bumper, and since 2018 was the year that Maserati had to add a backup camera because it did not have one previous to that, and all cars were regulated to have backup cameras in 2018 starting on out. Well, if you had a new car then, it made sense. So with the Alfa Romeo 4C, they actually even put a backup camera in the rear view mirror just as a little screen, an LCD screen. So Maserati said, hey, we'll take some time to make a few minor adjustments, like the front fascia, like the rear bumper, and like the backup camera with the infotainment system. So 2018 and 2019 were pivotal years for the Maserati Granturismo because they were the last 2 years that you could get the Maserati Granturismo, and in 2019 you could only get it in the convertible version. So the Grancabrio or Granturismo C Sport was the last year to get these kind of models. So yes, this is a 2018, and you're wondering about this spec. This red is called Rosso Trionfale, all right? So with that said, it's a metallic red. It looks very good in this Florida sun per usual, all right? And with this, you also get anodized calipers, all right? So red calipers done in the anodized flavor there. You can see those up close and personal. They're a little dirty, but they are there. Now you also have stuff on this setting like the gloss black Neptune wheels to go with those calipers, all right? You also have a carbon fiber aero pack, which I'm very confused about, and I'll show you guys the sticker because the only carbon fiber on the exterior of this car is over the exhaust tips, all right? So they are wrapped in carbon fiber. I'm not sure how well you can see them there, but yes, there they are. That's it, and that's a big hefty chunk of the price options for this car. So with that said, we'll discuss that when we talk about the sticker. But with that said, you guys know all about the Granturismo. We'll step inside for a second here, and then really we'll just go for a ride because, again, these things are rare to come by, and when they do come around, you definitely have to take them for a drive, right? So let's go for it. Now this has the same powertrain that you're used to since 2007. Yeah, this has been a long time since we've had this naturally aspirated engine in the Maserati Granturismo, but for good reason, because this was such an amazing engine, helped develop and built by Ferrari. I mean, come on guys, 4.7 seconds for your 0 to 60 for this 187 top speed beast. Now really, it wasn't always about the numbers. When you talk about this engine, it was really about the rawness and the sound that you got from it, and we will hear that in just a moment here, which is why we're briefly going over everything else, because we really want to get to the engine. I do want to tell you that when it comes to engine and when it comes to throttle response and just spirited driving, you're going to go through that fuel. Your fuel economy is only going to be about 15 total. All right, so you're going to have 13 city and 20 highway. with a V8, it's expected, naturally aspirated V8. So I just had to tell you, but that is it. Now, in the rear, this is the space you're left with the convertible. Now you can see we have some goodies here. Trickle charger here, all right, keep her plugged in, keep her charged up. You also have your car cover here, manuals and everything here. Obviously, the battery and everything is tucked away underneath. I'm not gonna lift this all up to go under that, but you guys have seen that in videos prior to this one before on the Granturismo C Sport. Now you also have a 12-volt plug in there, and really everything else is pretty manual. I mean, you have to pull the lever to pull this down and get it all, you know, tucked away and covered up. But I mean, that's okay. This thing is just heavy, so beware that this is, you gotta pull down and then push. That's the most, I guess, practical way of doing it and the easiest way of doing it. But yeah, that's, I mean, the quick overview as far as what you could expect for practicality on fuel, all right, for your power, and for your practicality in cargo. Now, let's take a listen to this thing because it is a monster. Now again, a very quick overview of inside, because really what I want to focus on is the mileage on this thing, because it's going to be in pristine condition because it only has 3,061 miles on it. Now, after this video, I'm going to put a couple miles on it, but this is a pristine Maserati Granturismo that you can pick up at the dealership. And you know, the spec might not be to everyone's liking. I only say that because the wood grain trim, all right, that you see here in the shift knob, that you see across the dash and in the door paneling. You know, it's something different with the Rosso stitching and the Nero leather around in here. With the red outside, I don't think that this goes as well. This is more of a luxury spec. If I did this kind of spec, I would probably do some sort of, you know, Bianco bird cage, you know, like a pearl white, or, you know, like an egg white kind of color, or maybe a blue color, you know, like a navy bluish kind of color with this. But with red, not so much. But hey, I mean, really, if it's that much of a pain in the butt, get the car, wrap it or something, you know, wrap the trim or wrap the whole car and protect it. But this is pristine inside of here. Actually, let me get out really quick just to show you the driver's seat, because that's what's got used over the past 3,000 miles. And you can see the leather looks pretty good. Now the sun is kind of blocking me here and making it a little bit more difficult. But yeah, that driver's seat, the leather is quite well. I mean, the only really, you know, marks you see is a couple of creases, you know, from where the driver would get in and slide in. But other than that, I mean, this is really just phenomenal here. I mean, everything from the aluminum pedals, the aluminum side sill, the Harman Kardon radio here, all right, the leather stitching with the Rosso. I mean, it just looks, it's phenomenal. It's just pristine. And again, these are hard to come by. So when you have one that's just slightly used with 3,061 miles on it, this is one you definitely want to check out. Now, you can look back there and see that, you know, if the front is this good, the back is definitely going to be just as good, you know, because of the fact that, you know, barely anybody can fit back there. So barely anybody really sits in the rear of these cars. So with that said, you probably get most of your wear and tear for the driver's side, but we'll go over the sticker and everything else pretty shortly here. I just really want to show off this thing as far as the condition. We've gone through all of this stuff for the Granturismo before. And again, 2018 gave you this Maserati Touch Control Plus system. So, you know, you've seen this before. This is the previous system to what Maserati had. You know, now they have the 2021 set up with the MIA system, but this was 2020 and before, all right? So this is still a relatively new system, even though it's a last generation system. So keep that in mind as well. But this is what we really want to focus on: the driving experience, the condition of this car, and the mileage. And then we'll go talk about the options and the sticker. So let's go for it, guys. Let's get this show on the road. I'm not going to do too much talking like I've been doing in most of these videos. I'm just going to drive it. I'm going to let you guys see this POV, and we're going to actually do some, you know, nice accelerations for you guys with the exhaust in the back and all set up that way. So as you guys can see, I'm using that rear backup camera that is new for 2018. So you can see why it came so clutch, because they did not have this for the other model years. So, you know, I mean, it's one of those things to where, yeah, it was needed. All right, so we're just in regular automatic sport. But we're gonna change that, obviously. We're gonna move this to manual mode, all right? And we're gonna have some fun. Now, actually, let me roll down that window there, all right? And we wanna hear the pops and bangs, the crackles, snap, crackle, pops. We wanna beat some Rice Krispies here, so let's start her off. Whoa. When you go underneath the overpass, it's just incredible. And this car is so easy to drive. I mean, it's aggressive, but I mean, it's easy to handle, easy to maneuver. All right, you don't feel like it's too much power and that you're going to be, you know, going sideways, twisting around and flipping and, you know, all that crazy stuff. You can easily just step on it, enjoy the rev limiter with no problems. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Now the downshifts are even more incredible. Do you hear that? Oh my God, guys. All right, so we're gonna do a flip around here. Turning radius is all right, what you expect for such a long vehicle. And then I'm gonna shut up from there and just drive, all right? Shut up and drive is what they say in the Rihanna song. So that's the theme of today's video. Enjoy. Again, sorry if the wind noise kills a lot of things here, but you get the drift on what it would be like if you were to have the top down in this car. The wind noise is, it's a thing. Downshifting a little early, my apologies, guys. RPMs, this thing is just intoxicating. The noise is just something else. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the ride today. It was a quick one. I just wanted you guys to experience this with me. Alright, so not the normal sticker we're used to here, but you can get the gist of it here. Alright, you can see the exterior color, interior, Granturismo Convertible. You can see here, 2018 Granturismo Convertible C Sport. Alright, and with that said, you can see the starting MSRP at $150,380. Now, after the options we're about to go over, and the destination charges and all that, you're looking at $161,015. So, destination charges, well, that includes the $1,695 charge for the destination and $300 for preparation delivery, but that gas guzzler tax, $1,700. That's a big chunk. So you got some additional fees to pay when you get into these V8s. So looking at the additional equipment here, you can see, and I'm not sure how well you guys can see, I'm trying to make it like steady there. All right, let's see how well you guys can see that. Red anodized brake calipers, $800. All right, drilled seats, $850. Aerodynamic carbon pack, which I was very confused about because I only saw wrapped carbon fiber exhaust tips, $2,500. You also have your glossy black Neptune wheels, $1,000. Your carpet piping, $75. Your Trident stitch headrest, $570. Your stitching for internal areas, $300. And your wind stop, $800. But you also get your safety belts, your Nero soft top and Nero interior. All right, your steering wheel with black leather, tire pressure mounting system, eternal trimming, and the walnut bearwood trim. All right, so with that said, you also have an accessory there, which is the license plate frame for $45. Let's see how well you guys can see all the standard options there. Again, it's a very small print on this paper. You know, it is a used vehicle, so this is what we have to work with, not having the original sticker. But with that said, that's all the standard options. Make sure you pause it or zoom in or do what you gotta do to be able to see everything standard on this car. I mean, stuff like that 4.7 liter V8 with 454 horsepower and 384 pound-feet of torque, 187 top speed, and 4.70 to 60. You know, that is going to be your focus point because people love the performance, but they really love the sound. And then your fuel economy, as I explained earlier, and everything there. And yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to the sticker. Again, sorry if you couldn't see it that well, but at least we got to see the breakdown of what this Granturismo is all about. All right, guys, so with that said, what did you think about this 2018 Maserati Granturismo Convertible Sport, or the Grancabrio? 2018 with only 3,000 miles on it. I mean, it seems like a no-brainer for most people here. Only thing that would draw me back is obviously the kind of wood trim in there that doesn't really go with the spec to me. But other than that, this thing is nuts. So obviously this is going to be at Maserati Alfa Romeo of Daytona Beach. Probably won't be here past this video. I mean, we'll see. Could get sold later on today, but that's why I have to come here and show it off to you guys right away. So if you did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Giving the video a like will help get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on this Maserati Granturismo Convertible with only 3,000 miles on it. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down below. I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, for my Cash App, and for my Venmo, just in case you guys want to donate $1 or $2 to the channel. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you so much, guys. And you can also check out the Ron's Rides merch. You want t-shirts, you want stickers, you want tote bags, you want fanny packs, anything Ron's Rides. Make sure you check that out there as well. And I'm on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. So everything I'm posting, Ferrari, Maserati, and Alfa Romeo, that doesn't always make it here to the channel. And with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rides video. Peace.